Here at MGM University School of Film Arts, we follow the principle of learning by doing. After 1 hour session about a particular theory in filmmaking, now you can see here that students are trying to achieve or trying to apply that theory to their practical tasks. Before this particular exercise, students were planning their shoot, their scene in a particular stop block where the camera was not moving. There was a little bit of movement of the characters. But while doing that, they were practically understanding that what all nuances are there which they are supposed to cope up with. Like here you can see that this is a half cloudy kind of environment where I cannot get an even light. So it becomes a very difficult task for the cinematography students that how they are going to maintain that even light. And the direction students, they are also aesthetically working on it. In this today's exercise which the students are doing behind me, here after working a little bit on the first fundamental of composition, students are practically working on the second fundamental, that is the movement. When the character is moving, how you are going to balance it. And here this task is more difficult. The level of difficulty is a little bit high because here the character is also moving and the camera is also moving. Here particularly the students, they are using the trolley movement. So initially in the morning session, they studied and they tried to understand that how they are supposed to identify the dramatic elements embedded in the screenplay. What is the dramatic progression in that particular scene and what is the dramatic twist they are supposed to achieve cinematically. Here particularly when they are supposed to work on the concept of film narratology, the students are supposed to identify what is the narrative text. And by rigorously practicing, working every day, they are supposed to develop their own vocabulary of the text of cinema, the language of cinema. And while doing this, as we say that MGM University School of Film Arts is a collaborative film school. Means there is a task given to the direction students and the task is shared with the cinematography students. As I rightly said that when the direction student is doing his own assignment, the cinematography students, they are working about the outdoor lighting. At the same time, the actors, they are trying to gel up with the technique of cinema. The same dialogue which I was standing and enacting, how am I supposed to work with the moving camera? What's going to be the pace of that trolley movement? How am I going to match it all with me? Where am I supposed to take pause? When the trolley stops, at the same time I am supposed to stop and turn. So this is how the students of sound, they are trying to capture the sound here. The direction students, they are working on their tasks. Cinematography students are working on their tasks. Acting students are working on their tasks. And this is how, with the collaboration, all these students, they are growing and they are polishing and developing several skills related with filmmaking. And the very beautiful part with this MGM University is that you can see that this is a lush green and beautiful campus of more than 60 acres. So here, whatever locations you want, all these locations are easily available. Indoor locations, outdoor locations. And whenever it is required, the students, they go to our shooting floor. They construct their own set and there they shoot such kind of tasks. And finally, at least one short film at the end of the semester. And if you are a BA student, if you are a MA student, then as a part of your final project, the students, they do a full-length feature film. So that's why I feel that MGM University School of Film Arts is a laboratory where you will find each and every requirement easily available to you. And this is how, in this particular laboratory, you will be able to develop yourself as a good filmmaker.